So I have a few very simple exercises that you can do in the comfort of your own home. We're going to stretch and strengthen. So when we stretch, we're going to be targeting our hamstrings, our hips, and our back. And when we strengthen, we're going to be targeting our mid-back by doing some body weight and some very lightweight exercises to build those muscles in your mid-back. So before my workout, I warm up with 2 back exercises, Supermans and back extensions. I'm going to walk you through both of those, but I do these before every workout to make sure my back is nice and loose. Now for these Supermans, we're going to lay on our stomach. We stick our arms out like we're flying, like Superman. What we're going to do is, in unison, we're going to lift our arms and our legs up. Kind of in that flying motion. And you'll feel that in your mid-back. So after I got my Supermans out of the way, I'm going to go into back extensions. So these, I'm going to get in my tabletop position. And what I'm going to do is, when I reach out my left arm, I'm going to extend my right leg, and vice versa. So, left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. I'm just going to go back and forth, doing these 10, maybe 15 times. 2 sets, 3 sets. The key is I'm trying to keep my back as straight as possible, kind of picturing a cup of water on my back, and I don't want to spill that cup of water. It's going back and forth, nice and slow. So I almost forgot, no warm-up is complete without hangs. Now it's kind of tough when you're as tall as the pull-up bar to do hangs, but these are super important and they feel great. After a long day, sitting in that office chair, come home, and I'm just gonna hang here. And you can feel your ribs and your spine kind of just decompress, and it feels awesome. So I'm gonna hang here. I try to hang here, 30 seconds, 45 seconds continuously. If you want to keep testing yourself, try to hang for a minute, maybe a minute and a half, but this is definitely something I do every warm-up as well. Just hanging here, feeling that stretch in your back, feeling it in your ribs. So these are hangs. So I like to do this at the end of my workout, and I'm grabbing a very light pair of dumbbells. These are 5s. I'm going to sit on my weight bench, chest to the bench, facing outward. I'm going to take these light dumbbells, and very slowly, I'm going to lift them up over my head, and you're going to really feel this in that mid-back. And I love this. I've been doing this pretty consistently, and I've really seen a lot of progress, with back pain and my lower back not going out. And I think it's because I'm strengthening those hard-to-reach mid-back muscles, so my lower back isn't having to compensate as much. So these are great. I highly recommend them. Super easy. Don't need a ton of weight. You definitely feel it in that mid-back. All right, so post-workout, I'm gonna do some static stretching. So static stretching is when you're just reaching and holding, as opposed to a dynamic stretch where you kind of have that bounce. So dynamic, you probably wanna do that before your workout. Static, after your workout. So stretch number 1, it's just simple hamstring stretch. You can see, I'm still not very flexible, but I still do them. So I'll sit and I'll hold this stretch about 15, 20 seconds each leg. Do it for a couple rounds. I'm really gonna hold that stretch. You can do this if you forget or you just don't feel like it after the workout, which happens all the time. Do it, after your shower, you're sitting watching TV. You can do it up in your living room. So definitely gotta get your hamstring stretch. Switch it up. But yeah, classic hamstring stretch. So our hip stretches, I got 3 that I really like, and we got butterflies, which I'll do for a few rounds. I'm not really sure what these are called, but I'm gonna lay down here. I'm gonna get one leg over the other, reach my hands right through this other leg. I'm gonna pull. These are great. These feel awesome. These are probably my favorite hip stretch. And another one that's a little bit more yoga inspired. Not really sure what this is called either. This is a good one too. So what I'm gonna do is kind of sit that knee. I'm gonna lean. You're gonna feel that all up and through here. And this is a great stretch too. So we stretched out our hamstrings, our hips. Now we're going to stretch out our backs. We're going to take one leg, cross over the other, and we're going to turn, get a nice deep stretch. We're going to hold. Then when you get to the 15-second mark, I want you to turn, and I want you to twist the opposite direction and get that stretch the other way. Same thing on the other side. See how far you can go back. See if you can look directly behind you. Again, hold, and then we're turning the other direction, and we're going to get that twist in the opposite direction. So last but not least, another one I do, very simple, bringing that leg over, I'm dropping that to my side. Now the key is whatever direction your knee is pointing, I want you to turn your head the other way. And I want you to look, and you're going to feel that deep stretch in your back as well. Might even heal a couple cracks. We're going to do both sides of this as well, and this is a great one. Just feels good after a long day sitting, whether you're in school or you're at work. But yeah, so we're going to stretch out our backs, super important.